Uh, today it's a one-on-one conversation.
It's my first time in one moment.
It's your first time.
Which only one person.
Yeah, with me, it's my first time as well. So I'm a little nervous, but it's okay. I'll explain how Change works for the people on the YouTube.
Okay.
You know how Change works because you attended a lot of meetings here.
Yes.
Hello guys on YouTube. Today it's just a one-on-one conversation, I think. I don't know if more people coming later. Oh, more people coming now. Whoa, it's not just on the wall anymore. But okay. It is not a class here, just a conversation, informal conversation about a topic. And today we're gonna talk about jobs and occupation. I'll send the questions on the chat. And here we talk any language as English, French, Italian, and Spanish in all levels. And that's it. Hello, Larissa.
Hello, Deborah.
How is you going?
I'm great today, and you?
I'm great as well. Did you receive the questions?
Yes.
Okay.
I see the questions.
Okay. So let's start present ourselves. First, me. My name is Deborah. I'm a pharmacy student. In 1 month, I have a degree. So I'm so excited of that. The next month, I will start work. I get it at work yesterday, so for that, I'm so excited and happy. What else? In my free time, I like to read books, mangas, watching animes, and things like that. When I had the opportunity, I like to go to the beach, hiking, and walking around my neighborhood as well, and camp. I love the nature, so for that I prefer stay in calm environment and natural environment as well. So that's it about me. And how about you, Yuri? I don't know if I pronunciation right, but Yuri is right.
It's all right. Yuri.
Yuri, okay.
There's a scent in the I. Yuri. My name is Yuri. I'm 24, and congratulations on getting a job. I'm a software engineer, and I'm trying to get my first job in CR too, because I started with physics, and in my university I discovered the program in my scientific initiation, and since that day I'm trying to transfer to change my career, and I like to read mangas too. I like the Japanese and Oriental culture in general, and the food, the literature, and animes, and all of that. I like to work out, but I'm not getting so many time now, so I'm letting it for when I have more time. And I think about that about me.
Thank you for sharing, Yuri. And do you wanna change for what area? Which area?
Software engineer.
Oh, okay. But it is in the same area because you were TI, right? And now
No.
do you wanna be a software engineer? I don't get it.
I was a physician. physics.
Acquisition.
Yes,
I know.
and in my university, I discovered the program, and I now want to change my career, change my area to developer software. No,
I got it. Good look for you in that new area.
thank you.
And that's it. And how about you, Larissa?
So I'm Larissa, I'm 25 years old. I live in Rio with my husband, and I work with landscaping. I'm an architect. And what else? I have 2 cats, 1 dog. In my free time, I like to go to the beach and watching series and I don't know, do regular things and doing nothing. I love doing nothing. That's it.
Yeah, sometimes it's good doing nothing because we do a lot of things throughout the weekend, and sometimes just lie on the bed. It's great, just that. So I got it. So guys, let's start with the questions. The question number 1. Can you talk about what a typical day at your current job is like? Larissa, can you share with us your job?
Yes, of course. So I'm an architect. I work in an office. So I want to go to my office, and I work 8 hours per day, and just in front of the computer, doing meetings with clients or another architects or engineers, create the project. And sometimes I need to go to a place to see a new project or to talk with a client or travel to meeting new place. That's it.
So most of the time you stay at in front of the computer.
Yes, yes.
And your project is AutoCAD, things like that.
Yes, in the AutoCAD.
Okay. I did a course when I was a teenager, when I was in the school, high school. I did edificações.
Yeah, I did too.
And I thought, well, maybe I could be an architect, but I don't know how to use AutoCAD and drawing things. So for that, I changed my area, and I'm happy with my new area.
Great.
And how about you, Yuri?
Well, currently I'm not in a job, but I can speak how in general is a software developer job. It's basically nowadays it's more remote, and the people prefer remote work because it don't make sense you to go to an office to work on a computer if you can do it from home. But you need to, before coding, you need to understand the problem. So you a good developer spends more time talking with to another people in the team and building the logic of the program before I start coding. So you need to talk a lot, and you need to do dailies too, because you need to get in concern, chegar ao consenso, of what you did in the day and what you do tomorrow. I'm studying Java and for the backend, and for the French one, I know React and JavaScript, TypeScript. It's my stack. I think basically that I do.
Great. And you talk about home office. Most people be more product in home office. Do you think you are more product in a home office, or you are a person who's prefer stay with someone else, working with someone else in person?
No, I prefer the home office because you don't need to get traffic, and so you save a lot of time and money too, because you need to buy the tickets to passage, and you can in this time that you spending traveling at the work, you can go to the gym, for example, or do another thing.
Or just sleeping.
Yes, you can sleep more time.
If I wish I could, I choose stay at home. A home working office is better, but in my area, I'm not working yet. But my area is stay in the lab all the time. So for me, I'll spend most part of my life in the traffic. I don't like. For example, I live 5 minutes at my school. My university is in the same street, but 5 minutes is a long time for me. Sometimes I work. I sleep. I sleep not. I wake up at 10 minutes before the class. So for me, it's good to stay too close of that, but I prefer stay at home. If I wish I could, home office, it's more productive for me. When I was on the pandemic, I study more than now because I I lost my concentration with a lot of people around me. So for that, as you, I'll be more productive if I stay at home, just with me and a computer. So let's move on for the question number 2. Do you think it's more important to make a lot of money or to enjoy your job? What do you think, Yuri?
I think you need to find the balance between the both, because it's good to make a lot of money, but you need to do something that motivates you to do a lot of money. Because if you hate that what you are doing, and it's not good for your health, your mental health, and you can see in many cases people get sick because they excel the work they are doing. It's something that they don't like, but sometimes you need to do what you don't like to get the money, because you need to pay the bills, medicines, and all of that. But I think it's good to find the balance between the both, the job you like and the money.
Yeah, but most of people choose the money because we're living in a capitalist country, and everything is so expensive. So for that, you for example, if you have two works to choose, one, it's the best work, because but you don't you don't receive so much money. But in the other hand, you have the second, and you have a lot of money. You gain more money, and you don't wanna do. It's not the area that you wanna work in. So it's difficult because sometimes you just thinking about the money and think like that. In my case, I sometimes I prefer money than dreams. Enjoy the work, because I don't know, I arrive a phase of my life that everything is not good. I don't wanna dream anymore. But yeah, I don't want a dream, and for that, money is more important. But of course, if you have partners, good partners, if enjoy the work is more easy.
Yes, for example, if I have to choose between a job that I hate but pay more money and a job that I enjoy and pay less money, but it's enough to me to do some things, I prefer the job that I enjoy, because I think the life is for you to be. It's for you aproveitar the life, you know. So I don't get the point if you have money, but you don't enjoy your life, you know. I think it's meaningless, because 70 years, it's a short time now. You think it's a long time, but it's so short.
Yeah. Yeah, but it depends in which situation. Because if you wanna save money for a little time, you save that money working in a place that you don't wanna be there. Save that money, and later you change that work, change the job.
Yes.
There is a lot of situations. So that is difficult to answer. Larissa, and how about you? What do you think?
I agree with Yori. I think we need to find a balance. You probably listened a phrase like work with. Oh my God, I don't know the phrase in English, but trabalhe com o que você ama e nunca mais você irá amar nada na vida. So I prefer do what I love as a hobby, because if you have responsibilities and if you need to get up at 6 a.m. and go to work, you of course, you probably dislike your job, so but of course, money, it's important. In the last month, I got a promotion on my job. I got my CLT, because in the past I didn't have my rights and I spent a lot of money to work. So we need to have our rights and earn a good job, good money, good salary to live our life, because we work too much during the week, and I need to live.
Congratulations to promote. And yeah, if you enjoy your work, your job, it's difficult as well, but you enjoy that. And sometimes you think, why I love that, because it stress me out all the time. So it's difficult to enjoy that work, love the work. But if you don't like it, hate it, it's more difficult because every day is inferno. I don't know how to say it in English. I forget.
Yeah, I can imagine myself working in a place that I hate. I can't thinking about this. So we need to find a balance.
Yeah, I agree. And I ask you something else. I don't put it on the questions, but do you, when I was a child, do you wanted to be something else as in a different area, or you always dream it be a architect?
No, when I was a kid, I want to be a veterinarian. I think it's the word in English, because I really love cats and dogs. And I don't know, it was my dream, but it's not for me.
Be veterinarian, it's a great responsibility because do you want animals and things like that, but for me, I feel sorry the animals because I'll help them, but we see different situations there, and I feel so sorry seeing that. So for me, it's difficult to help them because eu tenho um coração mole demais, and to be a doctor, a veterinary, you need a sangue frio. It's not just love, but be a sangue frio. And how about you, Yuri? What was your dream, job dream when I was a child?
And I want to be from a pilot, army pilot. I forgot the name. The name is aeronautics, from the aeronautics, and because I saw the airplanes that the pilots it's drive the word, I don't know. And I was fascinated about how cool it could be to be a pilot and from the army, you know.
That is course about that, not be a pilot, but just to learn how to pilot. Do you know that I saw many people doing it in another city that I live in? That is that course to be a not to be a pilot. It's a commercial pilot. Do you know that?
No, I didn't hear about it. I heard about the ITA, you know. And they're we stood to be a pilot from to aeronautics.
Yeah, that course is different because you're not a professional. It's just for hobby.
For hobby, I didn't read about it because after that I went to be a chemical physicist, so I changed it again, and now I changing again to be a software developer.
I know. As you, I I wanted to be a chemistry. I did the course chemistry, but I give up because it's difficult to me for me. And now I did pharmacy. I changed, but it's a bit similar. It's almost the same.
Mm. I think the most difficult part in the chemicals, it's to know the name of the elements because there are a lot of names.
For me, I hate organic
Uh,
and
I know.
physical. Physical. You are a physical, but I hate it. For that, I changed the course because physical and uh, uh, geometric, uh, analytic geometric. I think that
Yes, I like both.
to oh my god, I hate it. I'm not. I don't. I didn't do a great job studying physical. I prefer chemical chemistry and drugs because pharmacists study drugs. So let's move on to the question number 3. Do you think that working conditions have improved? If so, in what ways? What do you think, Yuri?
Mm, I think we are walking to the right path. I see some countries that they are changing their mind to do a 4-day works, and some countries are trying to reduce the work hour for 6 hours for them for day. Because today what we have it's too many hours you need to work. 80 hours in a day, it's a lot. If you stop to think, it's 1/3 of your day. You need to work 1/3. And you don't have sometimes even time to sleep if you want to do something for enjoys in your hobby or something. Sometimes you don't have time because you need to work, study, sleep, and 24 hours per day for all of this is sometimes not sufficient. So I think we are some countries are trying to improve the work. And I forgot the word. The quality of work of the employers, and I don't know about here in Brazil where we are about it, but I think it's a good thing that to try to reduce a year because they prove that it improves the performance of the employers. I think it's that.
Yeah. And now we have how how I say home office uh, and some jobs like home office. For example, just 3 days in the office and 2 days or 3 as well in your house.
Yes,
It's good because when of course when you stay at home in the home office you work more than if you go to the go to the office because I had a boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend worked with uh, systems. He's information system, I think that, and
yes,
it's totally in home office, and he's worked uh, 9, 10 hours per day, but he stay at home. But
yes,
sometimes it's not good because he's he's don't save the lunchtime and things like that. Just working. So yeah, you need a balance in a home office. You need uh, a planner. For example, save your lunchtime. Take a rest in some moments, because you stay you start to be crazy, just stay at home. But
Yeah.
I love that
If you don't
condition.
organize your time, you get lost in all of this, because sometimes you can procrastinate because you are at home, and you can Skype some meals, and but if you are a organized person, I think it's good. But if you are not, I think it's it start to get uh, your life get a mess, because you don't have your a schedule. So
Yeah, yeah. But he's a organized person, but he's alcoholic, you know.
yes,
So for that, he's always helping others, and don't help him. So, Larissa, uh, what do you think? The question number 3. Maybe she's frozen.
yes, I think her picture is frozen.
Yeah, she's frozen. Larissa, can you hear me?
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my connection is terrible today. So I really miss my time that I work in my house, because I can save more time in my day, and I don't need to get up at 6 a.m. and take 2 buses to go to an office and spend 1.5 hours in the traffic. So it's hard. It's so exhausting, and I can't do the immersions during the week, because it's difficult to me, because um, I came back to my house at 8 p.m., I guess, and I don't have time to do my things, and I don't have time to do the immersion. So I just do in the weekends, and um, I need more time to me, to do my things. But I don't want to work all day, a whole week in my house. I prefer the hybrid, because I can go to an office and meeting with my colleagues, and sometimes I can work at my home.
Um, the hybrid is you choose the days that you go to the office here or not.
Yes, maybe 2 or 3 days in the week. I think
But
it's better for me. Not just a whole week, so it's exhausting.
I know. Yeah. Uh, that work condition is improved with the hybrid condition. And of course, as Yuri said, there are some countries whose use 4 days to work, but I don't know which countries do that. Do you know, Yuri, which countries?
I don't remember. I will search and tell you.
But I don't know if it's right, but I listened something about France. There, it's more more short the time work, and because they wanna live the lives. I don't know if it's right, but I heard about that.
Belgium was the first country in Europe, and it was in 2022, and
Yeah.
they wanted to this right and without loss of salary.
Yeah. And in the other hand, Asia working a lot,
Yeah,
mainly China, Korea, and Japan. I watched some. I watched some documentary about that, and They just take a rest for 4 hours, 2 hours a day. So it's crazy to think about that. For us, working 8 hours is crazy. So for them, that's a dream. 8 hours per day.
yes.
So let's move on for the question number 4. How old were you when you got your first job? Explain a bit how was that experience. Larissa?
20 years, I guess. And it was my first internship at architecture. Um, and it was a great experience. It's my first networking with the people working in the same area as me. And I did similar job as now, like being creative and stay in front of the computer and doing projects, but not with my responsibilities that I have now because I was just an intern. And I believe the good point that this job, I met a colleague and an architect, and he recommended me in this position that I have now. So I just have this job because of him, and I met him for 4 or 5 years ago. So it was important to my career.
Great, great. So it's your first job and you continue in the same place. Is that? Or you change of the area? I can't hear you.
It's the same area, but this job, this internship, it was my first internship, and I did 4 internship, and now I work in another company, but I work with an architect that I worked in my first internship.
Ah, great. That's great. And how about you, Yuri?
And my first job was internship too in the Caixa Econômica Federal. And in the beginning, I like it, but after some months, I start to hate it. And now I hate everything about banks and financial system because you have more problems than with clients, and and every time there is a problem popping out, and you don't have peace here. You if you pass the concourse, if you pass the concourse, you get a good salary. But for me, it's an example that I think that a lot of money in a job that I hate, that I don't do that. I prefer do anything but anything related to financial systems and in banks.
Is it a jovem aprendiz?
Yeah.
I know. I know some people who's worked in the Caixa Econômica. And when I was a teenager, I'd like working there. But I did another company. My first job, it was a internship. I had 13, I think, 13 years. 13 years ago. And I worked on Image, and I started like it because I had so many contact with people. Most of people spent time with me, talk about their lives. Most of people there, it was elders, and I needed to listen them all the time because they are carentes. So I like it, that experience, because I love it, listen elders. And yeah, but the working, it's not about the environment, not about the place, but the sector where I worked, I hated. Not about the work, the job, but the people in that sector, I hated. Treat me so bad because I was an internship. So many people doing that nowadays yet, but most of people don't. So for that,
Yeah.
I agree that sometimes money is not enough, because some months later, well, I think a year later, I hired, no, not hired, I changed off the work for another internship, and I
Yeah.
loved that place. So for
As
me,
about what?
I worked in a clinic, imaginology clinic, and I love it. And when I worked there, I thought in study biomedicine because they meant imaginologists, but no, I prefer pharmacy and chemistry. So let's move on for the question number. Let me see. Number 5. If money weren't a problem for you, which job would you prefer to have? Larissa.
I don't have this talent, but I want to be a blogger, like a travel blogger, because I love to travel, and doing this as a job for me, it is amazing, but I can't do this, and I don't have this talent to do this, unfortunately. But I don't know.
well, most of people who's is a blogger, travel blogger, learn it throughout the process. Maybe you don't think that you had the talent, but someone else thinking, she's has talent for that because she's love it. Sometimes, sometimes it's a plan for your life if you have money, if you if you have money to do that, travel around the world. And how about you, Yuri?
Mm, if I was a hair and I had a lot of money, I think I'd like to do a lot of hobbies and and but and I don't know and the name of the profession that handle with wood and or mercenary. I forgot the name in English. I think it's really cool to sculpt the hood and the art behind it, and I like the art, so I think I probably would would I probably would go for this path, something like art with hood.
I love artistic things. If I wish I could be a dancer because I love it. Since I was a child, I danced in my neighborhood because where I live it, they did so much party in the streets, and most of time I dance, and for that I create that feelings about dancing. But I'm not good dancer. I don't have talent. I try it, but I don't have talent. But if I wish I could, I'd be a dancer. I love to see people dancing. Uh, Daniel Saboya, street dancing. I love it then. So let's move on for the question number 6. What are the qualities a good boss should have? What do you think, Yuri?
I think a good job, a good boss, he knows that a big direction of feedback it's important because the employer needs to know what the boss expects from him, and the boss needs to know what the employer is the problem that he have and what he could do to help him to solve that problem. So a good boss must have a good leadership and be an example for the other coworkers. And I think is that.
It's good. And then what do you think, Larissa?
Be respectful and listen my ideas, you know. Try to consider our ideas, you know, and be organized and be a leader, not just a boss, you know. I think it's important.
Yeah. For example, if you are a close of your boss, and he's listen you about your ideas and implement your ideas, you feel more productive because you feel that you have your value in that work. So it is important, of course. to be horizontalidade in a workplace. It is so much important to be a leader and not a boss. It's a good point. The last question is the question number 10. What influenced your choice of job? Why did you choose your job? Larissa.
I did a course when I was in the high school as Débora, called Técnico em Edificações, and I really loved this area. And I remember I was thinking about being an engineer, but oh my God, I don't have. I don't know. I prefer be an architect, and I don't know. I study in this area as for 10 years, and that's it.
When you do technical, you think, I'll follow that area, but it was different for me because I am a pharmacist, and I have a colleague, my friend. It's a close friend. She's did technical educations as well, but she's changed the area now. She's a lawyer. It's totally different because human area and technical educações exatas. But yeah, when you do a technical, you have an idea what you want to your life, maybe. And how about you, Yuri?
I switched to just career change to software developer because I believe that it's the easiest way to try to deliver and deliver and do solutions for people's everyday problems, and it's the fastest way that they can have a solution in your hands, because like application of your bank, you don't need more to go to the bank to do your transactions. You can do all of that in yourself, your smartphone. So it's helped a lot of people to don't do unnecessary things. And I think it's basically because of that I choose to change to a software engineer, because I want to deliver solutions for people and they can have the benefits of simplify the daily. It's basically that.
You got trauma about a bank?
I have.
Oh my gosh. uh, now I'm a fear about Caixa Econômica because you. And me, I choose that area. First, I choose to be a chemistry because when I was in the high school, I had chemistry class on the lab, and I love it that I love the teacher who's teaching me about chemistry, and I did a cursinho pré-vestibular for 1 year, and the teacher who's I love it. It was a chemistry teacher as well, and for that I chose that area. But I didn't like it. Physical and GA, and for that I changed for pharmacy. I never ever had heard about pharmacy before I joined here on the university. And when I heard about that and read the Dinamica, I love it because cosmetics and technologies, for me, it was the best matters of the all course. That's it. And guys, time is over. Now we have a lot of a meeting, and for that we have to finish our conversation. I see you guys in the next conversation, next meeting, and have a good weekend and a good week as well. So see you later. Bye bye.
You too. See ya.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you.